'Twas a beautiful night. Born the woman. Heart made of gemstones, soul flooded with stardust, and a fountain pen for a sword. 'Twas a sad day though. Not when the man was born, but when the man changed. He saw the woman's uniqueness, jealousy, shrouded her. The man mocked clouds into her sky, struck her light with blisters and bolts. The woman did not want to be concealed. The man cracked at her on that edge. When the woman looked about her, she saw that her brothers and sisters suddenly had ink-stained eyes. This poison was injected into the world. And when these two forces combined, madness was born. Madness that tears the world apart. Madness that causes humans to harm their own, categorizing them, endlessly setting them apart. The woman swore she would strive to become the mother of the world, to protect and find truth within it. Because it was only the woman that knew that without a telescopic lens, the shimmer from a shooting star can often be mistaken as the sneer from a sneaky sky cage.
Women.
Nellie, why?
10 days.
In a madhouse.
Madhouse!
Women. Sad women.
Back.
Silence woman.
Violent women.
Riot woman.
A woman should never use her words to provoke.
A man should never use his hands to
I
choke.
don't care.
About your troubles.
Or pain.
You tricked us all with your lies and games.
These women before you have a story to tell.
Some go to heaven.
Some go to hell.
Some humans like making horrors for fun.
Who will remain and who will be done?
Dreaming, far, far away. Dreaming of better days. Dreaming, far, far away. Dreaming of better days. Dreaming, far, far away. Dreaming, please hear us pray.
Sit down.
Well, look what the storm blew in.
Sit.
You can have my seat if you like.
That's kind of you, thanks.
If you say so.
Move over.
Ladies! Thank you. Hello. My name is Nellie Brown.
Miss Steltz. Telly Mayer.
I'm Bridget.
I'm Catherine.
We're sisters.
May I ask any of you why you are here?
They say I'm sick from overwork. I was a chambermaid before my health gave way, and I was sent to some sister's home to be treated. And I was a waiter, and I worked. Dad and me sent here to Belgium's hospital.
Is there anything wrong with you mentally?
No. The doctors have been asking me questions, intentionally confusing me as much as possible. Doesn't nothing wrong with my brain. Nobody will listen to my questions.
Would Steve stop pushing the world when they grant us mad?
Don't say that.
It's true. We don't matter to them. These times now.
I pray we will someday.
We'll start praying, honey.
Na terra como no céu, o pão nosso de cada dia nos dai hoje, perdoai
Miss Brown, how do you know she spoke the Lord's Prayer?
I recognize the rhythm, that's all.
Well, you best recognize we don't tolerate religious nonsense in here. Quiet down.
That's the least rumor has it she was sent here to English. Poor thing.
Ladies, line up.
Do as you're told, go.
Doctor, my friends say they were sent me to a convalescent ward.
To be treated for the nervous stability from which you suffer.
If you knew anything at all, you would know that she's perfectly sane like the rest of us.
Go on, do your test, doctor. Tell me I'm
We
insane.
already know your score.
Next!
What's her diagnosis?
Fool, can't speak a word of English.
That's all.
Who needs to speak English?
She knows more than you think. We all do.
This is mad.
My name is Louise, and I...
I'm a fool now. Shut up.
We're all perfectly sane.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
Silence! You women are insane. Nature knows it. There's no need for further examination. You'll be off to the island soon enough.
The island?
Blackwell's Island Asylum.
Asylum? Wait. I'm not insane. None of us are.
I'm not insane!
I'm not insane!
I'm not insane.
I'm not insane!
Ladies! Sit down! I slapped him down! Ladies, let me be the first welcome to Blackwell's Island, home of the Madhouse!
Women, do you not understand? You are not in New York City. You are in an asylum. Now, who wants to be watched first? How about you?
No, thank you, Miss.
Group. Miss Group.
Might I have a nightgown after?
We do not have such things.
But the city pays to keep these places up. And pays people to be kind to the unfortunates that are brought here.
Oh, do they now? That's news to my ears. What is your name?
Nellie. Nellie Brown.
Well, Miss Brown, do not expect any kindness from here, for you won't have any. That goes for the rest of you.
I'm so cold. Please, can't I have some?
No!
Let me go! Let me go!
You hit me! Shut up, or you'll get it again. Watch her.
No! Let me go! You're hurting me!
I will drown you too! Ladies, to yourselves! Tilly, shh. Tilly, shh. Oh.
Come on, let's go.
Drink this for the pain.
There's a fighter. Come quick.
One moment.
Now.
Fine.
from the cell and speak with her. Ask as many questions as you can. Be sure to make note of everything you say. She likes to ask questions, this one. She's feisty. Maybe they'll find out more than I.
Yes, ma'am.
Nurse, I want you to keep a watchful eye on her day-to-day tasks. Make note of anything that seems off and report it back to me immediately. You understand? Clearly, there's something mad about this one. She's to be tied down in silence every night until she's going to be quiet. I don't care if it's time for a bed. You may go.
Yes, Miss Crew.
My name is Dr. Kinnear.
Nellie Brown.
What's the color of your eyes?
Gray.
What's your age?
19 this week.
Measure. What is it?
I don't know. There's some things that I can't
Yes, you can. Now look and tell me.
tell. I can't. Do it yourself.
"5 feet 5 inches. Don't you see?
Doctor, I'm not sick, and I do not want to stay here. No one has the right to shut me up in this room.
This child is 14 and I supposed to stay. Ain't listening to me.
I know perfectly well that I'm safe.
If you knew perfectly well that you wouldn't be here at Blackwell's unless you're wanting to, then that would be that in itself.
Nurse, I'm donor. Bring it to the senior.
Bring her here.
Dr. Kinnear has told me to tell you to meet him in his office.
I must go then. Thank you. Miss Brown, what are you doing? You can't play piano.
Oh, yes, I can. Ever since I was little, my mother taught me.
Then play something. I insist.
Stop! You're hurting me!
Don't worry, Nellie. You're safe in my hands. Keep playing. Tell the doctor every word with him.
Yes, Miss Crew.
Catherine. What's that?
Medicine. Have some.
Ladies, to yourselves.
Let me go! Let me go! Doctor, do something! What? Ow! What kind of place?
Never! You're as mad as they come.
I'll swim! I'll swim!
Where's Catherine?
Gone. She's gone.
I have watched patients stand and gaze longingly at the city. They, in all likelihood, will never enter again. It means liberty and life. It seems so near, And yet, heaven is not further from hell.
Please, don't leave me here alone.
Oh, hush, you'll be fine.
Let go of me! Stop it! Ah! Ah! You're supposed to be sleeping. Ah! Roll over. Hold it down. There, that'll help you sleep. Come.
Oh my.
She's with her sister now.
What?
Catherine, she ran off.
And?
Drowned.
What shall we do?
We should say nothing regarding Catherine. Leave Bridget here for the morning. Let's go.
Go on. Sit. Sit down. Where? On the bench, you fool. Huh? There. That is where you sit.
Goodness.
Look at that bandage.
Are you okay?
What's happened to you?
Never mind her.
What's happened to her?
She did not want to go to bed, so she threw a fit and she fell on her head.
But why is she bleeding so much?
I said she fell.
That's an awful lot of blood for a fall.
This is your food. You're supposed to be chewing and not talking. Now eat. Eat it.
What is this?
Eat it, all of you.
No! Can't believe she's doing that.
They did something to her.
Look at her. She's been injected. And. Are you all mad? Why are you doing this to your patients?
How dare you question our authority?
She looks like she's been beat.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think you
Miss
do.
Root! Miss Root!
What is it now?
This woman dares to defy us with the constant questioning.
Again?
No.
No, let her go!
Let her go!
Each and every single one of you women are going to be punished. Mark my word. Who are you, and what are you doing in my establishment?
My name is Peter Hendricks, and I'm a lawyer. And me and my friends are going to take charge of Miss Nellie Brown, as long as she's willing to give consent.
I beg your pardon?
I consent. For the insane asylum on Blackwell's Island is a human rat trap. It is easy to get in, but once there, it is impossible to get out.
Who are you?
My name is Elizabeth Jane Pinky Cochran. I use the name Nellie Brown, or perhaps Nellie Bly is more familiar.
Nellie Bly, the world's writer, from New York.
Indeed. On the 22nd of September, 1887, I was asked by the New York World if I could have myself committed to one of the asylums for the insane by John Cockerell, editor for the New York World.
You are to write a plain, unvarnished narrative of the treatment of the patient's Lorraine and the methods of management. I suggest using the last name Brown instead of Bly to protect your identity.
How will you get me committed?
You may adopt one of two courses. Either find insanity at the house of friends and get yourself committed on the decision of two competent physicians, or go by way of the police courts.
Perhaps it would be wiser not to inflict myself upon my friends. or get any good-natured doctor to help me. I will play the part of a poor, unfortunate, crazy girl and make it my duty not to avoid any of the disagreeable results that follow.
Very well. Let me know when you feel ready to depart.
How will you get me out?
I do not know.
I will let you know when I'm ready.
Thank you, Nellie.
The judge requests that you accompany them on a visit to the island.
The jurors visited the kitchen. The bread was beautifully white and unlike what was given us to eat. We found the halls in the finest order. The beds were improved, and the tub was replaced with bright new ones. I had a conversation with a man about the asylum. I thanked him for what he told me.
I must tell you, you were all notified of your arrival before you.
Even though the jurors heard of this, I still felt as if my plan may in fact fail me. That was until Miss Anne Neville was brought down.
Please, I don't want to see no more doctors. Nellie, I thought you'd never come back.
You remember me? I've come back and I have a jury that wishes to speak with you. Are you well? Speak to them. Tell them about Black Rose Island. You're safe now.
When Miss Brown and us women were first brought here, the nurses were cruel, and the food was too bad to eat. They poured dirty water over our heads and gave us no blankets. A woman named Catherine drowned after trying to swim across the river. Her sister Bridget was found dead. They beat us, gave us injections, and strange chemicals to drink. Nobody should be treated like this! Strange to say, ever since Miss Brown left, everything's been different. The nurses are kind and we're given plenty to wear. The doctors come and see us often, and the food is greatly improved.
Is that true?
Listen to me. I can speak. I'm doing okay. And I would never like you, Miss Brown.
Call me Nellie. Nellie Bly. There was a man named Peter Hendricks. He wishes to speak with you. We're going to try and get you all home.
Home?
I hardly expected the grand jury to sustain me after they saw everything different from what it had been.
On the strength beneath your story, the Committee of Appropriation will now provide you $1 million, more than was ever before given for the benefit of the insane.
Miss Group was removed from her position, along with Dr. Kinnear, Dr. Ingram, and the nurse. Unfortunately, Mrs. Fox died of old age. Tilly Maynard suffered a heart attack before leaving, and the fate of Louise was mysteriously written as unknown. And Neville survived. There's a thin line that separates laughter and pain, comedy and tragedy, humor and hurt. But I've learned to accept praise for what it's worth. Politeness. And this energy rightly applied can accomplish anything.
Women.
Nellie Bly.
10 days.
In a madhouse.
Madhouse?
Madhouse!
Women. Sad women.
Silence, woman.
Violent women.
Riot woman.
A woman should never use her words to provoke.
A man should never use his hands to choke.
Care to listen.
About your troubles.
And your pain.
Know that I'm sorry.
For the lies.
And the gaze.
These women before you have a story to tell.
Some went to heaven.
Some went to hell.
In the end, it was the woman who brought the dark to the sun.
Will it remain? Will it live on?
It was a beautiful day when the woman, with her heart made of gemstones, soul full of stardust, wielded the fountain pen and used it like a sword. 'Twas a humbling day too, when things began to change. One man believed the woman, seeing her uniqueness. The veil of jealousy was lifted. Clouds departed and light shone in. She struck the ones around her with courage and wit. The woman had no need to remain concealed. She could craft herself in her own image. When the woman looked about her, she saw that her brothers and sisters had a twinkling in their eyes. The woman's cure was injected into the world. And when the forces of madness and love combined, it was love that won. Love that tears the dark apart. Love that causes humans to value their own, equalizing them, endlessly setting them free. As the woman grew old, she lived on to become the mother of the world, protected it, and always wrote with truth. Because it was the woman that made the world new. And let it be known that even with a telescopic lens, the shimmer from a shooting star is truly found within the stardust hearts of the ones that give love when the darkened ones need it most.
Dreaming, dreaming, far, far away. Dreaming, dreaming of better days. Dreaming, dreaming, far, far away. Dreaming, dreaming of better days. Dreaming, dreaming, far, far away. Dreaming, dreaming, please hear us pray.
Okay.
Really quickly, I just want to say a few thank yous. First of all, to Principal Conjemi, Miss A. Ramos, Miss B. Ramos. We have a lot of Ramoses here. And all the staff that went into supporting us, providing different things for us and all the rest of the stuff. The custodial crew, the security. We have a wonderful security team this evening. Everyone here at the school, we really appreciate our staff. So let's give them a big round of applause. Also, to the parents, all the parents that let their kids stay here on Saturdays for work hours and let them stay late during dress rehearsal. And we thought we were doing the show last week, but then a hurricane came by. So all of that craziness during the week, thank you for letting your kids participate in this. This is really for them. So thank you, parents.
Yeah.
And we had parents that donated food for dinner, so that is yes. Really quickly, we have a few seniors in our cast, so this is an awesome opportunity for them to do a show before they exit the hallowed halls of Brighton Lakes. So if you're a senior, raise your hand. all of our students, but this is our first graduating class at Brighton Lake, so I'm very excited to have them in our cast, so we're going to miss them. We're going to be doing other things, but the next show is for middle school, so it's not going to be them. But anyway, I appreciate all of the students, though. I think they've done a wonderful job. But we have a birthday, so I think a cast member needs to come up.
¿Qué tal? Yo tengo una payasita.
So, it's our lead's birthday. This is Elizabeth, Liz. She's my best friend. She's turning 17 today. So, we decided to surprise her with singing happy birthday to her and making her this amazing poster. On the count of 3, we're going to sing happy birthday, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Liz. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, that's my parents, they made me.
Woo, the parents.
All right. I thank you so much for coming out on a school night. I know it's a little bit late. Unfortunately, because we are a new school and we don't have an auditorium, we got to put everything back, and a lot of what you see has to be put up in my room in the other building. So they can come down for 5 to 10 minutes and greet their adoring fans, and you guys can have a conversation.
Oye, ella actúa muy bien. La que está bien, ella no.
Start cleaning up. So
Lo que
thank
son
you so
ella y
much
Liz.
for coming. We appreciate your
Son